I have to mention it here, and that it's about the WWE, and what they gonna do like for WrestleMania 37 because in regards to the crowd, because honestly they were likely watching this game. They were watching the Super Bowl, looking at that crowd full of, I guess it was 25,000 fans, but the cardboard cutouts made it so that it was a full house. I'll admit it to you. When I first turned on the Super Bowl on Sunday, I thought it was like a full house of fans. I was like, really now? We're doing this now in Florida? But like after Jim Nance mentioned it on TV, like during a segment, there were cardboard cutouts, and you could have a picture on them for $100. And I thought to myself, that's pretty reasonable. And maybe, just maybe, I have an idea. What if WWE did that? What if WWE did something like that? So, with the Super Bowl in Tampa, like Raymond James Stadium, now done with, obviously we got WrestleMania in April. I think it's April 11th or 12th. Remind me on those dates if you're watching this on YouTube. So this is the first time that a stadium hosts both the Super Bowl and WrestleMania in the same calendar year. So that's a first. That's honestly a first. And it could have been next year too with SoFi Stadium if California wasn't so damn stupid with the COVID. Like so damn strict. But anyway, like now the question remains, how does the WWE handle like fans at WrestleMania? How they handle crowd? We haven't seen how they like the NFL did with testing, but we've seen like how they spaced out fans at the game. So obviously they can't have a full house by April because the vaccine is still not likely to be available by then. And I imagine that it's even with the capacity not being like fully restricted because Florida is weird. I feel like WWE's still gonna have that hard cap of either 35,000 because, well, Mr. McMahon is probably gonna be like, oh, the Super Bowl had 25,000 fans. What if I one up them by 10,000 or 15,000 more? Yeah. So I think the WWE also has that advantage of not only one upping, they're probably going to one up the NFL by having more fans. But they can also do that because they have the advantage of having the ring on the field. So they have that floor level, but it's a matter of how many they're going to have down there because you got to socially distance them, obviously have everyone wear masks. You got to test them before they go in each night. Because remember, WrestleMania is 2 nights. So outside of filling the floor level and how you socially distance them, how do you fill the bowl? How do you fill like the main part of the stadium, the bowl level? Do you fill it up with more fans? Do you offer more tickets? Or do you do what the NFL did and you still offer ticket, you still offer seats in that area, which I imagine they will, but do you also fill it up with cardboard cutouts of yourself, like people? And how much, if they do that, how much do they charge? I feel like they could do it at a very reasonable price, and it could make them a lot of money, despite the actual wrestling product being iffy. But that's besides the point. I think if WWE took the route the NFL did, in regards to having fans at WrestleMania, socially distant fans around the ring, and if they have some around the stadium, around the bowl level, the upper level of the stadium, along with some cardboard cutouts of fans. I know Vince wants to be a purist and have actual fans and like in the stands, but you gotta understand, we're still in a pandemic. We still don't have the vaccine available to the general public. It's just, yeah, you're not gonna have the Thunderdome like screens like placed all over the stadium. It's a waste of electricity and it's a waste of time. So I think the best thing to do for WWE is take the NFL route, offer cardboard cutouts for a certain price for fans that can't go to WrestleMania this year because they probably don't want to. Some fans don't want to risk going out to Florida just for WrestleMania, and just fill that up with whatever seats that aren't filled. And if they do that, given there's no positive cases from whoever attended the Super Bowl, then I don't see any problem WWE running WrestleMania with limited fans in April. So we'll see what happens there with the WWE and WrestleMania. But WWE should have probably learned something from the Super Bowl at least.